grandfather dead yet?
No, he's making a wonderful fight.
Well, wouldn't you? It can't be very nice being dead. Is Granny with him?
Yes, and your father, and the doctor, too, of course.
It needed courage in those days to meet the challenge of the churches, the vested interests of superstition. Califer's greatest book was, of course, The Cosmic Fallacy. What is it?
It's the funeral oration.
But he's not dead yet, you said.
And it can only be a matter of time. We owe it to him, to his reputation, to be prepared.
I expect you'd like me to be quiet, then.
Jesus Christ, the first century religious leader, he was a man. We can say that, too, in a different sense of Califer, he was a man. Yes.
Aunt Sarah's snivelling in the garden.
What a hard child you are.
It's no good being mushy, is it? It's the truth that matters. She's snivelling.
You could have said crying.
Crying's quite a different thing.
She's very fond of your grandfather.
Perhaps. Or she may be snivelling for lost love. Though it's not very likely after all these years. I call her Aunt Sarah, but strictly speaking, I shouldn't, should I? Not after she divorced Uncle James.
Well, it's a courtesy title.
I don't understand why she comes here, not him.
Well, perhaps he was too busy to come. Or perhaps his paper couldn't spare him. And anyway, it's a long way from Nottingham.
My school's further than Nottingham. They fetched me.
There must have been a good reason.
There was. They haven't told him grandfather's dying.
Oh, nonsense.
No, it isn't. I know. They gave me the telegrams to take to the post office. There was one to you, one to father, and even one to her. But not to him. He's not a criminal, is he?
Well, of course he isn't.
Then I was quite right to do what I did.
Huh? What did you do?
I sent him a telegram myself.
But that was very, very wrong of you.
But Uncle James is his son.
Yes, but he's not wanted here.
I see.
Any news?
No. They'll call us at the end. Do you know what that wretched child's done? She's sent for James.
For James? He has the right, hasn't he?
That old man has the right to die in peace.
It'll be strange seeing him after all these years. What does a man become when his wife leaves him on his own? He ate salt on his bread, and he used to take tea, not coffee, for breakfast. Those are the things one remembers. Why did they always hate him so? I don't.
Oh, it's not hate. They just never got along, that's all. Even when he was a boy.
I'd have loved a child of mine, whatever he did. Do you know they only got fond of me after the divorce? As long as James and I were together, I was infectious. But when I divorced him, I won his mother's approval.
Well, let's hope he has the good sense to keep away. And for your sake, too, it would be painful.
Would it? Yes, I suppose so. It's very bitter when a man leaves you for nothing. I wouldn't have minded so much if he'd been in love with another woman. I could bear being beaten by someone younger, someone lovely. But I was beaten by a provincial newspaper and a bed-sitting room in Nottingham.
He's sleeping again. He was conscious for nearly 5 minutes. I almost hoped.
Mary, dear, you ought to rest. Let Sarah or I...
I'll rest when it's over.
But you're killing yourself.
Oh, no, Fred. That would be too good. Next week would have been our wedding anniversary, our golden wedding. We have Califer to thank for a human life worthy of courageous man. To the Christian superstition of eternal life, he bravely countered with the truth, eternal death. That reads very well, Fred.
Well, actually, he said it himself, you know. in the credo of a skeptic. I've just turned it round a little.
We had a royalty statement from them last week. They only send them once a year now. They'd sold 3 copies of The Cosmic Fallacy for export.
Well, at least it's still in print.
Oh, yes. At that rate, it'll be in print longer than we shall. Christianity is the fashion now.
A passing fashion.
Just now, when I was up in Henry's room, I thought I heard a dog barking. Did you?
Oh, perhaps a stray.
I always detested dogs. Parodies of men and women. We both hated parodies. Well, where's John?
I thought he was with you.
No, he went to the post office.
Oh. Well, I hope it won't be long. I'm surprised the Times hasn't rung up.
Oh, the Rationalist Review was on the telephone an hour ago, and Mr. Minster. He was very concerned.
We never thought very highly of Mr. Minster. You know, if he becomes conscious again, it will be for the last time. I do want him to see all the faces round him that he loved. You, Fred, especially. You've been so good coming here and taking all this trouble. I tried to persuade him to alter his will about the ceremony. The river Wandle isn't how he remembers it. There's too much pollution from the dye factory, and the housing development has ruined the fields. Not that it matters. It's only a gesture, after all, scattering the ashes. People are so sentimental sometimes about death, wearing black and wanting to be buried together.
That is a dog.
I thought I'd have Bentham's in to recover the settee. It's getting very shabby. Anne, I didn't see you come in. Where have you been?
Taking water to a dog.
But you know I won't have dogs here. Who does it belong to?
A man?
What man?
Well, if you must know, your ex-husband.
James.
Yes.
Did you know about this, Sarah?
Anne sent him a telegram.
Where is he?
I don't know. I told him we didn't like dogs. He'd forgotten. So he asked where he could put it, and I said the potting shed. I said I'd show him the way, but he said good I'd do it for him. And when I looked back, he'd gone.
Mother, do you know who's here?
Yes, dear. James. James. I'm glad you could come.
Sarah? I didn't mean to be a nuisance.
We telegraphed for you.
Anne telegraphed for me.
I told her to.
I see.
Oh, do you remember, Dr. Best?
It's been so many years. How's my father?
It will be any minute now.
Can I see him?
Please, no, not now. He's unconscious.
How are you, James?
Well, very well, Sarah. And you?
Oh, I'm well, too.
How's the paper, old man?
That's well. And the bank?
Oh, flourishing.
How's the weather up north?
It was raining when I left.
I must go to Henry.
Well, let's sit down.
Oh, Fred, have you a moment? Yeah. About the ceremony.
The ceremony? What a cold word.
I found a spot in Long Meadow. You can hardly see the chimneys. I thought that might do.
My mother didn't even let me know.
You heard what she said.
That wasn't true. I got the true story from Anne. I was to be left out. Why? One's father's death is usually supposed to be important.
Perhaps it's not very important if you believe in nothing afterwards. Or do you? I ought to know. We were married for 5 years. But it's the tea you had for breakfast, I remember. You liked it strong, otherwise you said you couldn't taste it. Does your landlady make good tea?
Sarah, what's wrong with me? Why do they keep me away? I wasn't much of a husband to you, I know. But I wasn't bad, was I?
No, you weren't bad, James. It was just you weren't interested. You pretended very well and very kindly. Even in bed you pretended. I used to think there was another woman somewhere, someone like the tea, strong enough for you to taste. You couldn't taste me. But then when you did go away, there was no one. How bored you must have been with me.
No, I wasn't bored. I knew I made you unhappy. Seemed no point in going on. I wish you'd married again, Sarah. John is a born widower, but you...
I had a lover after you left. He didn't pretend. And then one night I woke and saw him sleeping beside me, content. And I remembered you lying with your eyes open, thinking of something else. And I didn't want him anymore. I didn't love him anymore.
What's the good of talking importantly about love? It doesn't last. Like a book or a tune. It goes out with the breath. And we can always snuff the breath out, can't we? We're not worth loving.
Then nothing is.
And I love nothing.
You do indeed.
Sarah, what is wrong with me?
You're not alive. You know, sometimes I wanted to make you angry or sorry, to hurt you. But you never felt pain. Why did you marry me? I believe it was curiosity to see if you could feel. You didn't feel.
I thought if I saw my father now, at the end, he'd tell me. Tell me what's wrong.
Do you know, when your mother heard about the telegram just now, she was afraid.
Afraid of what I'd do?
Afraid of what you are.
A middle-aged newspaper man? I go to the office at 4. Usually get away by 1 in the morning. I sleep till 9. I stay in bed. I take the dog for a walk in the park. Have lunch at my digs. My landlady has a penchant for tinned salmon. My dog likes it, but it usually makes him sick. He's not a very good dog. Parents unknown.
You shouldn't have brought him here. You know, your mother hates dogs.
Yes, I know. I forgot. But then you see our acquaintance has not been very continuous.
Don't be bitter. She's very unhappy now.
I'm not bitter. I want to know what's wrong, that's all. What's your earliest memory, Sarah?
Driving a goat cart.
I can remember nothing. Absolutely nothing. Until I was ill. Just before they sent me away to school at 14. Lying in bed with a sore throat, there was a dim light burning, and a nurse, a very kind nurse, bringing me soup. I thought she was an angel.
I'd come and live in Nottingham if you wanted me.
What about the house?
I'd sell it. I only came here because I thought I'd see you. I didn't dare ask why you weren't here. You know I love you, James.
Sarah?
John,
Where's Anne?
in the garden. Fetch her, please. Anne?
Father? Can I go up?
Please, wait. The nurse has to let me know.
There's not much time, is there?
He mustn't have a shock now.
Go up quickly, dear, please. Both of you.
I thought we had to wait for the nurse.
James, I don't want you to see him.
But why? I've come for that.
I didn't send that telegram.
I know. Mother, I haven't seen my father for 15 years.
He's got to die in peace.
Why should I destroy his peace?
I love him, James. I want so much to see the last of him. Promise me you won't move from here.
No.
Then I stay.
Mother, if you love me,
I love him more.
give me one reason. All right, Mother. You've won.
Strange the things he kept. Invitation to college dinner, 1912. All the old visitors' books.
Perhaps he thought the signatures might become valuable.
Oh, I never thought of that. I mean, Wells came several times. Here's Bertrand Russell for lunch. Do you think I ought to keep them?
No.
Oh.
Dr. Baston's autograph. August the 3rd to the 8th, 1919. Do you remember that visit?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. It was the first summer after the war. Glorious weather. We played cricket in Longmeadow. You children, too.
I don't remember.
Well, it was before the dye factory was built. You could understand then why the house was called Wild Grove. There was a wood of beech and wild nut trees where the housing development is now. I remember I hit a 6 into the River Wandle.
I must have been nearly 8 that summer.
I think I'll go up now. And it's long past your bedtime, Anne.
Oh, I must finish the chapter.
And it was so hot we played in bathing drawers. Oh, what happy days those were.
Are you really leaving tomorrow, James?
I must. Otherwise, the Nottingham Journal might realize it could exist without me.
I'll see you in the morning.
I'm leaving very early.
I'll get up. Good night, James.
Good night, Sarah.
I thought of that cricket game again this afternoon during the ceremony. We were in the same field, you see. You children called your father the demon bowler. He bowled underarm, but very fast.
I remember with a tennis ball.
I don't remember.
Oh, poor old father. Expenses of a trip to France, 1910. Bottle of red wine, 1 franc 50 centimes. Filed for future reference.
1925. That was the year I was ill. The year I went away to school. Who's William Caliphant?
Well, your uncle, don't you remember?
No. Didn't he get a telegram either? Or is he dead?
Father never had much to do with him.
He was here for 3 days that autumn.
Yes, it was the last time. He behaved rather badly.
It was bad enough to have a convert in the family, but when he became a priest...
I'm glad I'm not the only pariah among the Caliphers.
Uncle James, if I put some water out, will you take it to the potting shed?
Couldn't you do it for me? You've been looking after him.
I think Spot would prefer you after what happened this afternoon. If I go now, he'll think he's still in disgrace. Granny was so angry.
I don't know where it is, Anne.
Down the path past the laurel, stupid. Can't miss it. Good night, Daddy.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, Dr. Baston.
Good night, Anne. It's a good thing when a sad day ends.
It wasn't all sad. I thought it was awfully funny when Spot came bounding along looking for Uncle James and you dropped the ashes.
Well, it wasn't very nice for your grandmother. It spoiled the ceremony.
Go to bed, Anne.
You won't forget the water, Uncle James.
How hot these children are. It's unfortunate you brought that dog.
Yes, I know. I forgot. Was Mother asleep when you went upstairs?
She seemed to be.
You'll say goodbye to her for me, won't you? Tell her I'm sorry I butted in. Fancy a Califer being a priest.
As a priest, he isn't exactly a success.
People believe, don't they, some of them, that the spirits of the dead will pass over a glass of wine, rippling the surface. Well, whiskey do. Can you invoke the dead with whiskey?
What nonsense you do talk, James.
It's the method your uncle is said to employ.
You mean he drinks?
Inordinately.
How unlike a Califer.
Well,
I'm going to bed.
don't forget the dog.
Oh, the dog. Surely he can do without water just for tonight. He's asleep. It's late. It'll do in the morning.
But he's howling.
Better let him out and keep him in your room.
Couldn't you do it for me, John? It's very dark outside. You know the way.
Oh, for God's sake, James, do something. You'll wake Mother.
He hasn't changed. Always difficult.
Oh, what interesting visitors we had. How do you pronounce C-Z-E-C-H-W-I-C-Z?
That's the Polish delegation, a disappointing lot. Very unsound on evolution.
Has James gone to bed?
Mother, can't you sleep?
Oh, I did for a little.
He's just gone. We're just going. Try to sleep.
Oh, you have done a lot of tidying, John. You and Fred have been so helpful. Perhaps a book will help send me to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. It's one of yours, Fred. The Henry Califer, a great leader and a great friend. That's strange. That doesn't seem true anymore.
I don't follow you.
No, why should you, Fred? For nearly 50 years, I've seen to his household, looked after his laundry, paid attention to his allergies. But he wasn't a leader. I see that now. He was someone I protected. And now I'm unemployed. Please, both of you go to bed and leave me alone.
You have your family, Mother?
Oh, John, you don't need protecting. You're like me, a professional protector. It wasn't what I intended to be, but men form you with their strength, or they form you with their weakness. They never let you be.
Oh, Mary, dear.
I've often spoken harshly of him to you, Fred, but I loved him. I don't want your empty spaces. I want Henry alive, somehow, somewhere.
Oh, Mary,
please go to bed, both of you. I'll be all right alone. I'm not strong enough yet for sympathy.
Good night, Mother.
Good night, dear.
You'll come up soon.
Yes, of course.
Good night, Mary, dear.
Good night.
And you'll call me if there's anything.
Yes, of course.
I'll look in at Henry. Sorry.
Don't worry. We'll all make that mistake for a while. Today, when I was ordering lunch, I said not French beans. He always hated them. Now we can have them every day.
You know, mistakes like that are a kind of immortality. You remember Samuel Butler's sonnet, "Yet meet they shall and part and meet again where dead men meet on lips of living men." As long as there are you and I and his books. I thought of writing to Macmillan's and suggesting a biography, an intimate biography with letters.
No, don't, Fred. Wait till a publisher writes to you. I'd rather hope than collect polite refusals. Oh, that wretched dog. Oh, well. Never mind. I'll read myself to sleep with your book, Fred. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, turn the light out as you go. Is that you, James?
Yes, Mother.
I thought you were in bed. What's that you got in your hand?
Bowl of water for the dog.
Oh,
I started to take it to him,
yeah.
but I was too frightened.
Frightened?
It's as if there was someone there, waiting for me, among the laurels, on the path to the potting shed.
My poor James.
I'm sorry, Mother, about the dog coming here, disturbing you. Mother, will you tell me, please? Now, my father's not here. What did I do all those years ago that was so horrible?
James.
There's usually a moment when parents begin to tell the truth to their children. It's been a long time delayed in our case.
There never is such a moment. Either the children are too young, or the parents are too old for the truth. I'm too old, James, please.
Then there is a truth.
Well, we'll have to look somewhere else for it.
I'm looking for it already in some strange places.
Yeah?
Once a week I go to a doctor,
A doctor? Are you ill?
a psychiatrist, Dr. Croitza. He's a good man. He injects me with methadone, and I talk. I tell him how my marriage broke. About my childhood, all I can remember. How my parents avoided me. Don't we have to learn love from our parents like we learn to walk? You taught me how to walk, but I have no idea what love is.
You're wrong, James. You had love. So much love. Until...
Until?
I'm very tired, James. Please, don't ask me tonight.
I'll be gone tomorrow.
We should never have buried it. But it's been buried for such a long time.
Mother, please. There's something I don't understand, and I fear it, and I've come running.
I've got to protect Henry.
He's dead.
Can't I be loyal to him for a few hours?
It won't affect him.
How do we know?
I don't. I thought you did. Don't worry, I won't ask you again. I dreamt for a moment you were a mother like other mothers, and I was a child like any other child. A child you can comfort so easily, saying they're only shadows, or lighting a lamp, or giving him a toy spade to play with.
Oh! Do you remember that spade? You were only 6.
What do you mean?
Such little things can hurt one. You sounded as if you never liked that spade and you were so happy with it.
I've never remembered anything as far back as that before.
Let me go now. We'll talk about it some other time. Goodbye. I don't suppose I'll be up when you go.
Hello.
Anne, what have you been doing out there?
Listening.
That's very wrong.
Don't you ever do anything that's wrong?
Yes. And sometimes I can't even remember what.
Are uncles prohibited?
Huh?
As husbands?
Yes.
It's a pity. We'd get on very well together. You see, I don't know what love is either.
You have been listening.
I'm curious by nature. It's interesting. I'm frightened of the laurel walk too after dark. That's why I wouldn't take the water to Spot. Because if there were ghosts, the potting shed might be haunted.
The potting shed?
Something awful happened there once.
How do you know?
I heard the gardener talking one day to a man who come there for seedlings. He was talking about Potter, the gardener they used to have here years ago. He said, I always thought Mr. Califer was pleased when old Potter passed on. He meant died, you know. The other man said why, and Willis, he's the gardener now, said, I reckon it was because he was here when that thing happened. He saw it all right here. Something shocking it was.
Something shocking? I couldn't have done anything shocking at that age. Your age. Could I?
He said, "Poor Master James."
I remember nothing. So, you've hunted me down, Dr. Croitza. Why?
I was worried. I had a sense that today I had failed you.
You? Why?
You came to me with a kind of hope.
I went away with a kind of hope.
That was 2 hours ago. Where have you been since?
Walking.
Why?
You're the psychiatrist.
Oh, there's a telegram for you.
Well, it's from my mother. Suppose she's fetching Anne from school. It's just as I told you, this is the way my mother always visits me, between trains. Lucky Nottingham's a junction. In the summer term, I never see her. I suppose there's a better connection.
You're still excited.
That's some methadone. A jab in the arm, a little nausea for a few seconds, and then a desire to talk until the cows come home. What time do the cows come home, Dr. Croitza?
It's not only the methadone which is exciting you.
Well, I've remembered something. Right. Did you ever have a toy spade, Doctor?
What's that you're playing with?
Another toy. Something I picked up. Well, we've been talking about childhood so long, you mustn't mind if I start playing with toys again. It's not the spade this time. We've exhausted the spade.
Oh, no, we haven't. You brought it up, remember, and there we stopped.
Well, there's no point in the spade. Every child has one. Or so I've read. I've read a lot about childhood. It helped to fill the gap.
How?
I built up an imaginary childhood. That plot of garden. Seed envelopes with colored pictures that one bought in shops. But there were more important seeds, Doctor. Not in packets. Seeds in old cardboard boxes. You stole them from the gardener and planted them in the ground. And you never knew which flower or vegetable would grow. The boxes lay on the earth in the potting shed.
Go on.
I can't.
In what book did you read about the potting shed?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Perhaps it was a real potting shed?
Oh, yes. A real potting shed. And a month ago, I began to walk down the laurel path towards it. It was dark. I was carrying water for my dog. And I didn't have the courage even to come within sight of the door. Father, can't you tell me?
You called me father.
So I did. But he's dead. And he'll never tell me now.
Try not to worry. Talk about something else. Forget the potting shed.
I had. But you can't forget forever what exists. Sooner or later, a touch, a smell. What could I have done all those years ago, Doctor, that was so terrible it wiped out all memory.
Perhaps it was something done to you.
Then why the disgrace? Oh, I know some parents make a fuss about the sexual games children play. Not my parents, though. It couldn't have been anything like that. They were never worried by anything human.
Human?
Well, God was taboo.
Oh.
My father killed that superstition for his generation. Poor father. I'm glad he didn't realize how it was beginning to return. That memory. We were not allowed ghost stories either. Did you believe in ghosts, Doctor?
No.
Or the soul?
I've never understood what people mean by that word.
If I had a child, I wouldn't forbid it fairy stories. It might develop a sense of hope.
Did you ever want a child?
No. To have a child, you need hope. I had none. Doctor, what happened to me in that shed?
Oh, for 6 months I've been trying to find out, and you haven't given me a clue.
I was beginning to remember.
Yes, outside the shed. But what happened inside when the door was shut? Was there a lock, a bolt, a catch? Answer me quickly.
I don't know.
Were you alone?
I can't remember.
Think aloud. Invent. Tell a story. Any story, a fairy story, whatever comes into your head. You've seen many sheds like that, haven't you? Besides the one you fear so. Describe them to me. Anything. The spades leaning against the wall. The smell of mold.
It's as if there were only one place like that in the world. The walk was called the Dark Walk. The door was never painted.
Are you inventing?
I think so. I don't know. I kept my spade in there with the real spade. That way it seemed to be no longer a toy. That was years before. Something made a pattern on the path as I walked. Like a snake crawling beside me.
A snake?
No, not a snake. I don't know. As I came within sight of the door, my heart was beating. I stopped to get my breath. My head was aching too, but I wasn't unhappy anymore. Just frightened.
You've been unhappy. Was somebody waiting for you?
Yes, or something. I don't know. I can't remember. That damn door shuts it all out. Doctor, we can go on for a lifetime like this. I'll never get through that door.
And when you came out again?
I don't believe I ever came out. Sometimes I think I'm still lying there.
Lying?
It was the first word that came. I'm tired, Doctor.
Oh, no. You are frightened.
Frightened?
Of making an effort to remember. I can't cure you. Perhaps there's nothing to cure.
What do you mean?
I can only cure the irrational, the exaggerated, the abnormal. The man is melancholy because he's lost his leg. I'm not called in. He has good reason.
You think I may have reason?
Oh, yes. But what happened inside the shed to give you the reason? Oh.
So, we give up. Right. Was my last fling, too.
Don't be a bigger coward than you need be.
You're trying to make me angry, Doctor. You can't. My plan needs courage.
Oh, before I go.
My mother.
My tablets, please.
I don't understand.
You must have acted very quickly. I turned to the telephone, you must have taken them. I forgot to examine my desk before you left.
Suppose I won't give them to you.
It's not very important. I'm trying to save you from a stomach ache, that's all.
James,
Not...
is Anne here?
No, Mother.
I lost her at the barrier. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting you.
No, we'd finished. We're quite finished. This is Dr. Croitza, Mother.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do?
To whom you talk. That's supposed to be a good thing nowadays, is it?
Your generation believed in letting sleeping dogs lie, Mrs. Califer.
Was that so wrong?
You were very clever at keeping them asleep, but sometimes they wake up your children.
Do you think I ought to go back to the station?
Anne's old enough. She'll find her way.
Think how I lost her. She went ahead while I collected luggage. She said she'd wait at the barrier.
Goodbye, Califer. Same time next week.
Doctor, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't afford to play at this any longer.
There'll be no charge.
If it's a question of money,
It isn't. It's a question of courage.
No. Only a question of hope. I shall do nothing foolishly. You see, I'm quite calm.
Mrs. Califer, if only you would help me.
My mother troubled.
Very well, then. But I'll telephone you in the morning. Goodbye, Mrs. Califer.
oh, goodbye, Doctor. What were you talking about?
A plotting shed. Where something happened. Mother, why did you leave my uncle out, as well as me, when my father was dying?
There'd been a quarrel years ago.
I can't remember his face.
Don't try to, James. He belongs to the past, like your father and me. Old years are like old people. You should let them get weaker and weaker. There's nothing pretty or graceful about age, except in books. Leave old years alone, James.
They won't leave me alone. I think the truant's turned up.
Good afternoon, Uncle James.
Hello, Anne.
Where's Spot?
You said you'd wait at the barrier.
I did.
You weren't there. I looked for you.
Somebody told me you were waiting outside, so I went outside and didn't find you. Then I took the wrong bus.
Where have you been?
I told you nowhere.
What have you been doing?
Nothing.
Nothing and nowhere. It's the Califer touch.
You're not telling the truth.
Sometimes you can't if people ask too many questions. Or if you want to lure somebody to a certain house at a certain hour.
What on earth are you talking about?
I can tell Uncle James. I can't tell you.
Why not?
You have grandmother eyes.
Huh? What are they?
Old and upright.
And mine?
Your eyes don't say anything. They just look away. Where is Spot?
He ran away.
There ought to be paw prints as well as fingerprints.
And I asked you.
When did you see him last?
I don't know. He's a very quiet dog.
Anne.
I hardly knew when he was there.
Will you please answer my question? What have you been doing?
Any moment now you'll hear a ring, and that will be the answer to all the trouble.
Who's going to ring, Anne?
Mrs. Potter.
Who's Mrs. Potter?
Potter's wife. Yesterday I sent her a telegram.
That's quite a habit of yours.
Well, you came, didn't you, when I telegraphed? And so I expect will Mrs. Potter.
Anne, we are on our way home to Wild Grove. We have a train to catch in 3/4 of an hour.
I've sent them a telegram too,
What?
saying you've been detained on urgent business. Once I'd found out that Mrs. Potter hadn't passed on and where she lived, everything else was easy. Of course, she has quite a journey, so we may have to wait for hours and hours. But it will be worth it, won't it? Because she'll tell us what Potter saw.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
What has the child done?
Perhaps what Dr. Croitza couldn't do.
There, I told you.
But Potter's dead.
This is Mrs. Potter.
And what did you put in that telegram?
Dying, you can relieve a mind in torment. Come tea time Saturday. I signed it Califer. Well, we are dying, aren't we? All of us.
Well, don't be so impatient. Can't you wait a few seconds longer on the doorstep? You've been waiting for 30 years.
Shall I go?
No.
Your hand, Uncle. You're afraid.
No, it's the method.
I'll answer the door.
James, she wasn't there. She's heard stories, only heard stories, exaggerated stories, Potter's stories. Send her away, please. She knows nothing.
Well, then tell me yourself, in your own words, all you know. I'll send her away if you tell me. Mother, it's you or Mrs. Potter.
You won't remember me, Mom.
Oh, yes. I remember you very well.
I'm Mr. Callifer.
Oh, I was expecting a sick gentleman from the telegram. Are you Master John?
No, I'm James. Come in. Sit down, Mrs. Potter. Mrs. Potter, I want to ask you some questions. There's something I have to find out about.
What sort of questions, Master James?
Do you remember the summer of 1925?
Well, all summers seem alike to me now, sir. Only warmer in those days.
No, this was a different summer from all the others. Do you remember my uncle, Father Callifer?
Oh, yes, sir. A fine young man. You and he were very close. That is before...
Before?
Well, there's always trouble in families, sir.
Mrs. Potter, one day that summer, your husband went into the potting shed and found something there. It was something that shocked him very much. Wouldn't have kept it dark from you, would he?
Oh, no, Potter and me never had secrets, sir.
What did he tell you?
Well, it's a long time ago, sir.
But you remember it.
Well, Potter said don't tell a soul, and I never have, sir, for your poor dad's sake.
Well, now, my father's dead. You can tell me now.
But you know, sir, already. What's the good of raking around?
No. I've forgotten everything that happened that day.
You couldn't have, sir. Not that...
Mrs. Potter, I didn't send that telegram, but my mind is in torment. I've got to know.
You must ask your mother, sir.
Well, Mother. You see, my mother won't tell me. You're the last chance I have. Weren't we friends in those days, Mrs. Potter?
You were always a dear boy to me, sir. If your father had left you alone, this would...
I'm begging you.
But your mother, sir...
All right, James. I'll tell you. You had an accident.
An accident?
You slipped and fell. When Potter found you, you were unconscious. And afterwards, it made you strange.
Mad?
No. Not exactly mad. You didn't get on with your father.
Is that all?
All. Except for Potter's fairy stories.
They weren't fairy stories, Mrs. Callifer. Potter was no liar. Your husband knew that. That's why he sent him away.
He was too old for his work. My husband gave him a very good pension.
Yes, it was a good pension. But his heart was in his garden, and it killed him.
He spread stories.
It was the truth.
How could it be?
It's not the first time. There was Lazarus. They buried him.
Who is Lazarus?
Someone in a book.
A book you Califers aren't allowed to read. All right. I'll tell you how it was, Master James. It was dinner time. Potter was late. It was near 2 o'clock. I knew something was wrong as he came in. It was bad for Potter because he found you first.
Found me?
He lifted you down, poor boy.
Lifted me?
You were hanging there, sir. You'd taken a cord from the playroom. He cut you down.
Was that?
There wasn't any life in you, sir.
No.
Oh, Potter did all he could. He was a great swimmer once. He knew all about artificial respirationing, but it wasn't any use. He said your heart was stopped.
Last week I cut my hand. It bled.
Potter had left the door open. He looked up, saw your uncle standing there. Master James has killed himself, he said. You were stretched out there on the ground, and you had no more breath than a dead fish.
Surely you don't take all this seriously, James.
What's your story then, Mother?
We didn't want you to remember how foolish you'd been, that's all. You were in a coma from the shock. When the doctor came, he revived you.
Oh, not the doctor, Ma'am. Potter left you with your uncle, sir.
Potter did better than he knew. Perhaps he did save your life.
He never thought that. He was beyond human aid, Potter said.
Mother, where's my uncle now?
Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. What use would it be to you in the state you'd find him in?
There are directories where one can find a priest's address. You can't hush him up, Mother.
I wish you hadn't come.
Why?
We were very close once. You remember?
No.
I'm glad you won't find me so changed then. You'll have some whiskey? A reunion like this demands volume 2 a size to brow. The Catholic Encyclopedia has its uses. I can't offer you soda, I'm afraid. My housekeeper would notice if I kept soda in the house. A good woman, Miss Connolly, except for a morbid preoccupation with the state of my liver. Welcome to my home. Rather different from Wildgrove, isn't it? But then your father and I followed different ways. They say they can tell a man's character from his furnishings. See mine for yourself. What sort of rooms have you got, I wonder? They'll have told you at Wildgrove that I'm overfond of this. But I do my job. Nobody can deny I do my job. I mean, look at the pictures, the books. I keep up appearances, don't I? Look at that picture of the Secret Heart. A Christmas card made out of a medical textbook. Does your brother drink?
Glass of wine with his meals.
The lucky man. How does it go? They scoff at scars who never felt a wound.
What's your wound?
My wound? Nothing serious. It's a difficult thing, though, practicing your faith day after day when you don't believe one jot of it. You know that at night I still pray to nothing. To that. I was teaching you to believe in that when your father interfered. How right he was.
Right?
Oh, he was a very clever man. Older and cleverer than I was.
He took everything I told you and made fun of it. He turned me into a laughing stock before you. I taught you about the virgin birth, and he cured you with physiology.
Was that why I tried to kill myself?
So you know about that, do you? He was a bit too rough. A child can't stand confusion. But we have to get through this by midnight.
By midnight?
I have to say Mass in the morning. I abide by the rules, you see. I give communion, hear confessions. They say my breath smells in the confessional, so does theirs, the worst things. I'd rather smell of whiskey than bad breath. They don't like me, the few who come. They want snow-white hair, clean collars, clean vestments. The voice is never husky from the boredom of saying the same words day after day. As the good Miss Connolly never tires of telling me they want a priest with faith in him. They threaten to write to the bishop. Let them. It won't be the first time. What were we talking about?
Have you forgotten what happened?
I've forgotten nothing. I don't like to remember, that's all. It was a terrible day. Everybody. I was very angry with your father for the way he treated you. Of course, he had a reason, but it was a shocking thing for a boy to be brought to hang himself.
What happened when you found me?
Happened?
Well, I wasn't dead, was I?
How could you have been dead? It was a coma. It was just a coma. The doctor said so.
Did the doctor bring me to?
Oh, no, you were awake before he came.
Yeah, but it isn't possible, is it? I mean, what Potter thought.
No. How could it be? If you were dead, it would have been a miracle. And if it were a miracle, God would exist. That hideous picture there would have a meaning. But if God existed, why should he take away his faith from me? I serve him well. I go on serving him. The saints have dark nights, but not for 30 years. They have moments when they remember what it felt like to believe. You shouldn't have come.
Tell me what you remember.
The shade, and you lying there, and Potter struggling with your arms.
And then?
I prayed. I was a model priest, you see. All the beliefs and the conventions. Besides, I loved you. Yes, I remember now how much I loved you. I couldn't have a child, and I suppose you took his place. Let me have just one more drink. You know, when I had you on my knees, I remember a terrible pain here, so terrible that I don't think I could go through with it again. It was just as though I was the one who was strangled. I could feel the cord around my neck. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. I had to pray in my mind. And then your breath came back, and it was just as though I had died instead. So I went away to bury myself in rooms like this.
What did you pray?
No, it was so long ago.
Try to remember.
What difference would it make to you?
I've been close to despair, too.
What made you remember me?
Potter's widow.
Is she dead? Poor fellow. So you came to me. Do I look as though I could be of any use to anyone at all? It was an awful moment finding you dead in that way.
Dead.
I mean, you seemed to me dead.
What did you do?
What could I do? I could only pray. I suppose I offered something in return, something I valued. Not spirits. I really thought that I loved God in those days. I said, let him live, God. I love him. Let him live. I'll give you anything if you'll let him live. But what had I got to give him? I was a poor man. I said, take away what I love most. Take away.
Take away my faith, but let him live.
Did you hear me?
You were speaking a long way off, and I came towards you through a cave of darkness. I didn't want to come. I struggled not to come, but something pushed me to you.
Something?
Yes, or somebody. Can I help?
I forgot what I said to him until you came.
But do you really believe?
He answered my prayer, didn't he? He took my offer. Look around, look at this room. It makes sense, doesn't it? You must forgive me. I'm tired and a little drunk. I hadn't thought about that day for 30 years. You see me to my room. It's dark on the landing.
I thought I'd lost him forever.
It's nearly morning and no one's spoken frankly yet. We brought Dr. Croitza a long way for nothing.
Well, it's not an easy subject. One's got to break the ice.
You were always a bit heavy on your feet, John.
Mother, I'm just trying to organize things.
You're used to board meetings. I'm not. I'm not clear about the agenda.
Well, the only subject on the agenda is the insanity of your son.
Thank you, Fred. Well, now surely someone can speak.
What's that? Is Anne roaming round?
No, she's safely in bed.
I thought I heard someone on the stairs.
Imagination. I locked James in.
Well, it was necessary.
He was asleep when I turned the key. I'd like to unlock it before he wakes.
Well, I think what Fred and Dr. Croitza have got to decide is whether we can ever unlock that door again.
I've never believed in captivity, even for animals. Remember that letter we all signed?
Mary, we must face facts. At 14, he tried to kill himself. Ever since then, he suffered from all kinds of delusions, melancholia, a sense of persecution. He's even hinted at suicide again. Dr. Croitza's told us so. But now he comes down here with this fantastic, monstrous idea that at 14 he was raised from the dead by the prayers of William Califer.
There was someone else who believed that.
Well, your gardener, a man who could barely write his name.
I didn't mean him.
Well, even his uncle, when he recovered his senses...
I meant my husband.
Now, that's nonsense. You know it's nonsense.
No, it's not, Fred. Why do you think I was afraid to let James see him when he was dying? Henry was a fraud.
Mary.
A fraud. All his life he'd written of the necessity of proof. Proof. And then proof was pushed under his nose at the bottom of his own garden in the potting shed.
But you didn't believe that?
No, I didn't. It was a long time before I realized how much he did. But I saw his face, Fred. We could always read each other's thoughts. I could hear him saying to himself, must I recall all those books and start again? But I was trained to my job. I started to protect him. My husband, not my son.
But he never said anything
He
which
never
could
said
remotely...
anything to anybody. But he never published another book.
What about he was a man?
That was in proof already.
Dr. Baston, why did you call me in? Surely there was another doctor you could have fetched, the one who was here when it happened.
Yes, well, I was that doctor.
I see.
And I can assure you there was nothing abnormal.
You used massage?
It wasn't a question of massage. It was too late.
Too late?
I mean, he was conscious when I arrived.
Oh, I see.
Oh, the layman can't recognize death. He thinks because a glass doesn't fog or a leaf on the lips doesn't move.
We tried that.
Even if such a proof of death were infallible, and it never could be, I still would not accept a miracle. I would simply say we had to redefine our terms, the concepts life and death.
Henry told himself that, too. Trouble was, he couldn't believe the argument.
Mother, we're off the point. What we've got to decide is quite simple. Should James go into a home? After all this business, I consider it's our duty to look after him.
Dr. Croitza, I'd like you to sign that certificate with me.
I'm not satisfied, Dr. Baston.
Well, how many times do your patients have to attempt suicide before you agree to certify them?
An attempted suicide is not necessarily serious. Only the suicides that succeed.
Well, he succeeded the first time.
He what, Dr. Baston?
I mean, he would have succeeded if the gardener hadn't found him. You know, you're taking a great responsibility on yourself if you refuse to sign with me.
Just why do you want to put him away? Perhaps you want to forget him as his father did.
How dare you?
Anger is always an interesting symptom.
I am appealing to you for the sake of those who love him, his mother,
Oh,
his
leave me out of it, Fred. If I'm asked, I shall say he's as sane as the rest of us. If that counts at all.
I thought you were asleep.
The sound of the key turning woke me. I'm a very light sleeper.
How did you get out?
You forgot. Anne's room's next to mine. I fell back on Morse code. ... .. SOS. There was some confusion at first. She thought I was signaling proceed to the nearest port. Well? What have you decided? I don't suppose you want my opinion, but I've never felt saner in my life.
Threatening to kill yourself? That wasn't very sane.
Belongs to the past. It won't happen again.
Don't you think a period of rest was really first-class treatment?
I don't need it anymore. The gap's filled. I know what happened.
What do you know?
That I killed myself. In the potting shed.
And you say you're sane?
Do you think everyone who believes in a god is mad?
Why should he do a miracle for you?
If I knew, I wouldn't believe in him. I couldn't believe in a god I could understand.
Did Uncle William talk you into this?
He thought like you. It was all a mistake. It's the only belief he had left. He'd become a real caliphate. For my sake. Only the caliphs have not usually taken to the bottle.
Why can't you take his word for it? After all, he was there with you, praying away.
I saw the result. I thought, like you, it was all a fairy tale. And then I saw his room. Have you ever seen a room from which faith has gone? Oh, a room without faith, that can be pretty and full of flowers, and you can fill it with Regency furniture and the best modern pictures. But a room from which faith has gone is quite different. Like a marriage from which love has gone. And all that's left are the habits and pet names and sentimental objects picked up on beaches and in foreign towns that don't mean anything anymore. And patience everywhere like a fog.
Like our marriage.
No, we were like the room without faith. We hadn't lost anything valuable.
You're very cruel.
I don't mean to be.
Why did you come back here?
To see you, Sarah. Only last night they told me you'd gone.
Did you?
It was Dr. Baston. He wanted his talk first.
Don't you think it's my turn now, Baston? I'd like to be alone with Sarah.
I won't take that responsibility.
Well, then I will.
Mary, he's in
Now
no
come
fit
along,
state.
Fred. You've been very loyal to Henry, but now it's James's turn. Come along.
John?
I want to do the best for everyone. The mother, as well as you.
Can I have a word with you?
You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm the one who's afraid. Look, my hand's trembling. Strange. It didn't tremble the first time.
What first time?
The first time I proposed to you. Things weren't important to me then. I can't even remember the name of the restaurant or the words I used. But this time, coming down, I counted every stair. There are 19 of them, and there's a picture askew above the 12th. I stopped to set it right. It gave me time to think.
Think what?
Think what I'd say. I love you, Sarah.
Just because you believe Potter's story?
Yes.
God answered that prayer?
Yes.
What do you want?
I want to marry you.
Didn't work the first time.
I was the wrong man to make a deathbed marriage. Nothing mattered because everything would be over soon. We were all going to be as dead as last year's dog. But now, when I look at you, I see someone who will never die. Forever.
Curious snobbery.
The strong taste. So you never believed I wanted you. And you were right. Your kiss was always a question. And I hadn't got an answer. I couldn't love you then. I know I do now. Can we try again?
I remember those words. I spoke them. You wouldn't listen.
Poetic justice.
I didn't want justice. This new belief of yours has taken you too far away. I don't belong to your world of God and prayer.
Oh, prayer. I don't want to pray. Something happened to me, that's all, like a street accident. I don't want God. I don't love God. But he's there. It's no good pretending. He's in my lungs like air.
He's not in mine. I'm sorry, James. You believe in God and life eternal, but I don't want to be that important. I wasn't kissing God when I was kissing you. I was only saying I'll be here tonight and the next night and the next night after. I don't want eternity. I hate big things. Everest and the Empire State Building.
Everest exists.
And I wish you brought back something to prove it.
Sarah, don't go.
We've said all there is to say.
I went into the garden for a breath of air. It'll be light soon.
I'm sorry, Mother. A miracle in the family's worse than a Borstal case.
Never mind. At least Dr. Croitza has persuaded poor Fred to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm sane.
But he's still very cross.
Baston,
He fears I've been converted to miracles.
have you?
You've no proof, James.
Not the kind Baston needed. But don't tell a man who's just seen a ghost that he has no proof. I've seen my uncle. I've seen his room. I need no other proof of God than the lack of him there.
It's a cruel God, you believe it.
Perhaps he had no choice.
A God who can't choose.
Well, God is conditioned, isn't he? If he's all-powerful, he can't weaken. If he knows everything, he can't forget. If he's love, he can't hate. Perhaps if someone asks with enough love, he has to give.
But people are asking all the time.
Are they? It needs a lot of belief and a lot of love.
But your uncle doesn't believe.
Oh, yes, he does. I left him praying.
Who's he now? She's not in her room.
Try the larder.
It was the first place I looked.
Perhaps she's on the prowl again.
I'd better try the garden.
Take my coat.
You sounded so final just now.
I just wanted to get away for a few minutes, that's all.
Yes, you've been crying.
I must go and look for her.
What are you going to do, James?
Marry Sarah, I hope.
Give her time. You must give us all time. You mustn't mind our anger. You've spoilt our certainties.
I thought you had none.
Oh, the Calipers knew everything. It was all right to doubt the existence of God as your grandfather did in Darwin's day. Doubt. That was human liberty. But my generation didn't doubt. We knew. When I look at you, I don't see a madman or a miracle.
No?
I see all those years when you were happy. Birthday parties, days at the seaside, all the ordinary life before it happened.
And the spade?
How you loved that spade. You'd kept it all those years. Potter found it under you as though you'd taken it in your hand when you climbed on that chair. When I went out just now, I went to the potting shed. I've never been there since. I went in. I wasn't frightened. There was nothing ghostly. The ground wasn't holy. There were no voices or whispers or messages. Just seed boxes and garden tools and broken flower pots and an old seed catalogue. I don't believe in this miracle of yours, James. But I'm not sure any longer. And when you're not sure, you're alive. Go and find Sarah. You're supposed to be in bed.
Hello. I've had such a funny dream. I was going down the path to the potting shed, and there was a lion there, fast asleep.
What did you do?
I woke it up.
Did it eat you?
No, it licked my hand.